Yeah, yeah,
One last topic is left in this unit, right?
yeah. Particular
But
integral,
particular integral and complementary function.
complementary functions. Yeah.
Okay, we can do it that. After this, if you want, I can go for that bisection method and all.
Actually, I understood all the topics in college only, but I need questions for that.
Okay,
Only questions, so that I get more practice of it.
right. So this topic name is called homogeneous linear equation with constant function. Homogeneous linear equation with constant function. So we can see how the equation of the PDE. Now look at this one. An equation is of the form dou power n d by dou x power n plus k1 into dou power n d by dou x power n minus 1 into dou y. It is decreasing, okay? This power of n will be decreasing plus and so on plus kn dou power n d by dou y power n. Here the power of x power n are decreasing, and in one stage it is becomes n power n, so that is become 0, and the power of y will be increasing here, power 1, power 2, and it is continuing. Suppose from the right hand side value of x comma y. This is the standard form. This is
Yeah,
called homogeneous linear differential equation of nth order. Now we can see how to write this in a symbolic form. This is important. Symbolic form. So when I am writing the symbolic form, this topic is completely related to M2.
yeah,
Differentiation of higher order. Same relation is there. That is ODE, this is PDE. So when we are writing the
yeah,
symbolic form, you have to be careful that wherever dou by dou x, we are replacing with a capital D, comma,
yeah,
wherever dou by dou y, we are replacing with a D dash. So once if you replace D
yeah,
dash, this equation number 1 becomes d power n. We take z common later on plus k1 d power n minus 1 d dash, okay, plus and so on plus kn dn dash of n. Overall, we are taking z common. This is the symbolic form. And right side will be, we are not disturbing, that is fx comma y. From this, we have to find out the complementary function. This equation, for our understanding purpose, this we write it as it is involving two variables, d and d dash. We are going to call this above equation as f of d dash of z is equal to fx comma y. This is called it as equation number 2. We are going to write the complementary function and particular integral for this one, for this equation number 2. Just to see, is it okay for you?
yeah.
Now see complementary function, how to find out. Complementary function, we have three cases. Look at here I am writing to find to find to find complementary function. CF I am using the short form to find CF complementary function. See what are the steps involved. Write WRITE, write the auxiliary equation. Write the auxiliary equation. How to write? How to write? Replace every D with M.
Every D with M.
Replace, I'm writing here. Replace capital D. Remember, this point we are using when we are doing the problem. Capital D with a small m. Okay, actually I'm writing the working rule for the complementary function, and wherever D dash is there, in place of D dash we have to write 1. Okay, in place of capital D, small m, and place of capital D, 1. So then this equation number 2, if I am substituting this, what happened to this 2? This actually this is 2. This 2. This is another form of 2. So D replacing with M. So what will this become? M to the power of n, correct?
Yeah.
D we are replacing with it, M plus
Okay.
plus K1 into M to the power of M minus 1, N minus 1 plus and so on plus Kn is equal to 0. Am I correct here? Because D dash value is 1 now. D dash value we are taking as 1. And when writing the auxiliary equation, you see we have to consider the right hand side value is equal to 0 always, and we do not write this variable. Do you remember
Yeah.
M2 concept? Remember?
Yeah, I
I will.
remember.
If you remember, it's okay. Otherwise, if you want, I will write here some rough work here. You remember that? For example, I will write. Suppose you have D square plus 4D plus 4 of Y is equal to e power x. I'm talking about first year. Then if I want to write the auxiliary equation for this, the auxiliary equation, how to write? The auxiliary equation is every D replacing with M is square
Yeah.
plus 4M plus 4 equal to 0. Notice that I am not writing
Yeah.
Y, I am not writing this right hand side value. This is the way of writing auxiliary equation always.
Yeah. Right.
The same concept I am writing in PDE here. Right now, we
Okay.
continue. And
Yeah.
and
There
uh,
were standard forms as well, right, for these particular things.
yes. And if I am solving this uh, polynomial in terms of n, we get different roots now. N number of roots we are getting. We get the roots
Yeah.
of m in terms of m. For that root,
Right.
there are different cases arises. First case, there may be a chance that we are getting all the three roots I am getting, all the three roots are different. M1 value
Yeah.
is 1, M2 value is 2, M3 value is 3, for example. Then you see how to write. Here, how to write? We are finding auxiliary equation. YC is equal to, we are writing now. Okay. YC is equal to, for example,
Yeah.
C1 e power x plus C2 e power x. Depending upon this value of y,
Right.
we are writing auxiliary equation. We don't have y, we have z here, right?
Right. Yeah.
ZC, ZC is equal to, if they are different, now how to write? F1 into y plus m1 of x. Here we are writing C1 e power x plus C2 e power minus x, like that. So here we are not writing C1, we are writing F1. F1 into y1 plus m1 of x plus F2 into y plus
Yeah.
m2 of x plus F3 into y plus m3 of x, right? This is the way of writing the auxiliary equation when the roots are different, they are distinct, different roots. Now case 2 arises. What is the case 2? Just assume that two of the roots are same and the third root is different. Third root is different.
Yeah.
Then their way of writing their complementary function is equal to, two of them are same now. So f1 into y plus m1x plus f2 into y plus, they are same now. So we write f2 into both value we are getting same, m1 only here. If they are
Yeah.
different, now different way of to write. If they are same now, here also m1 of x will come, here also m1 of x will come. But the third one is
Right.
different. Plus f3 into third one is different. So we write, sorry, here I forget to write x. There is x also there. If you want, I will write clearly better. Not like that. X is also there. You have to see this one, and if it is possible, you can also write with some color so that you can understand that x is involving them, right? F2. F2 into y plus m1 of x plus f3 into y plus m3 of x, m3 of x. This is the second possible case. Now
Yes.
third possible case will be, assume that all the roots are same. M1 is equal to M2 is equal to M3. Okay. In this first
Yeah.
year concept, we are getting equal roots, different root, and roots are complex also possible. But in PDE, complex roots are not possible.
Right.
F1 into y plus m1x plus x into f2 into y plus m1x, because the roots are same here, plus after that we have x square into f3 into y plus m1 of x. This is the way of finding the complementary function in three different cases. I hope you understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, the important concept is, whenever f will be, suppose for example, right hand side value is in e power x form. Like here I am giving the example. In first year concept, if e power x is there, then in when we are finding yp, it means particular integral. Uh,
Yes.
we are going to replace every d with x coefficient. But in this
Yes.
PDE particular integral, so I'll show you what are the most possible cases. Here our in PDE, the yp value will be, suppose how to find out, I will show you first of all. F of d dash, d comma d dash, because we are finding ZC, for Z complementary function is over. For Z we have to write particular integral. So particular integral, not yp. I'm sorry for that. Actually we have to find out yp, no. This is Z in terms of Z now.
Yes.
Terms of Z, Zp. Zp is equal to 1 by f of d dash, d comma d dash. There are two functions involving d and d dash into that function value.
Right.
So what are the possible cases for, actually today I'm giving the complete basic for finding the YP, sorry, not Y, ZC and ZP. And right hand side value, maybe the first case, it will be e to the power of ax plus by case possible. In first year, here we have only one variable, but here we have two variables. This is the first possible case. And there is a second chance that sine of mx plus ny, right side values may be sine or cos possible, cos of same mx plus ny. Okay. Then after that, there may be a chance that you may have x power m into y power n case, right hand side value. Right hand side f of x comma y, इसके possible cases में हो सकता. And then fourth case is combination of any two. Okay.
Yeah.
Combination of any two. Then for yp also, like for zc I shown three cases. In for zp also I will show you three different cases. Okay. And what we have to replace, you have to remember that while doing the problem now, this entire concept is required. I'll go to the
Yeah.
next page. Now look at when the possible case for, write the heading to find ZP. Again, I'll take in a different case. Suppose case one, when f of the concept what today I'm giving to you, if you know this concept, any type of question you can do it. E to the power of ax plus by. Suppose right hand side value in this form. Then how to find out ZP here? Dulbari, open the fan. ZP is equal to 1 by f of d comma d dash into e power ax plus by. So when solving, we have to put in place of capital D the x coefficient, that is a. Okay. And in place of d dash the y coefficient, that is b. समझ में आया? अगर राइट हैंड साइड में e power ax plus by है, then this is the process we apply. Case 2. Correct now? Understand the case
Yeah.
1? Now case 2. Suppose when your right hand side value means when f of x comma y value is equal to, for example, you may have sine of mx plus ny. The sine and cos both we have to deal same situation. Sine of mx plus ny possible or cos of mx plus ny possible. Both are, so for both we are applying the same situation. Then our ZP
Yeah.
value, we
Yeah.
have to find out ZP in this way. It will be like that, 1 by f of d square comma d dash. When sine and cos case arises, your function will become like d dash square. And then this is the function sine of, here which I gave the example, or cos of this example. Yeah, the same thing. Then we have to replace, put d square is equal to minus of m square means x coefficient whole square. In place of dd dash, you have to replace with minus mn, and in place of d dash square, we have to replace with minus y coefficient whole square. This is the second case. And finally,
Yeah.
we have another case, that is case 3. Of course, we have to do the problem also today only, inshallah. When your right hand side value, function value of x comma y, involving the variable x to the power of m into y to the power of n. Then to find out zp, means particular integral, zp of this form 1 by f is there, d must involve and d dash must involve, and the right hand side value is x power m into y power n. This we have to take to the numerator. That first year concept only brings to the numerator d comma d dash whole to the power of minus 1 into x power m into y power n, and we have to apply the binomial expansion and simplify. Immediately after that, we want to go for one question so that you can understand actually what is going on. I want to take this question. You have to start the questions immediately. The question is solve solve r minus 4s minus not minus it is plus 4t is equal to right hand side value is e to the power of 2x plus y. So we can start writing the solution for this question. Solution. Now if you notice, what do you mean by r value? R is nothing but in PDE dou square z by dou x square, right? You know
Yeah.
PQRST value
Yes.
4 into S. S means what? In PDE,
Yes.
dou square z by dou x into dou y
D dou square z by dou x dou y. Yeah.
plus 4 into t value, dou square z by dou y square. It is equal to e to the power of 2x plus y only. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to write.
Yeah.
Look at this pattern. We have to write the symbolic form. Then we have to convert d with m. Then we have to write its auxiliary equation. Then we have to write its complementary function. Then we have to write its particular integral, and we have to add together. You will get the solution. Complementary function plus particular integral is the solution. Right?
Yeah.
Let me start. The symbolic form is the symbolic form is the symbolic form. How to get the symbolic form? In place of this one, I'm writing directly d square minus 4 d dash plus 4 into d dash square along with this all into z, okay, is equals to e to the power of 2x plus y, right?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
we have to write the auxiliary equation for this. The auxiliary equation is, I shown you already the concept, d will be replaced with m. So m is square minus 4 into d value is m, d dash value is 1. So it is 4m plus 4 into d dash value is 1. So m square minus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0. You know, when writing auxiliary equation, we don't want to consider this and this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So m square minus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0, which means that it is the expansion of m minus 2 whole square is equal to 0, right? It
Right.
means
Yeah.
that we are getting two factors of m minus 2 into m minus 2 is equal to 0. It means that we are getting two values of m, that is 2 comma 2. And you know, both are same. We are
Yeah.
getting two values, both are same. Now I can check your knowledge, how much you understand. Tell me how to write ZC value, complementary function.
ZC complementary
F1 into y plus
y
y
plus
plus m1 of x. M1 value is 2, m2 value is also 2. So it is
yeah
2x plus,
2x.
remember, we are writing x also there. F2 into y plus 2x. You want to see the previous one? Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this one. If two values are same, how we are writing?
Yeah.
Right
We
now,
are also writing x. Yeah.
x only. If three are same, then x square involved.
X square. Yes.
Same this concept what I am giving you. With the help of this concept, you can do it any question related to this. ZP.
Okay.
ZP is equal to 1 by, yes, from here we are finding ZP. Here only, d square. Actually, this multiple terms to the denominator. If you remember the first
Yes.
year,
Yes.
4 dd dash
Four.
plus 4 d dash square, d dash square into e to the power of, don't don't think that it is 12, 2x plus y. Now the procedure is what we have to do according to the procedure.
It's
It is
not.
written here already.
It is d dash square, right?
Yeah, d dash is not 12, d dash square.
Yeah.
Put according to this procedure, d square value. D square value means this d square value, x coefficient. What is x coefficient here? 2. D square value. D value is 2. So
Two.
D dash, what is the meaning here? X coefficient is D. Here x coefficient is D in place of D. Yes, it is become
Yeah.
square 4. So not D square, D value we have to place. D is equals to 2. And what is the value of D dash? D dash will be
D.
replaced with D means just x coefficient. X coefficient is what here? 2 into D dash value
Two.
is always 1. So answer is 2 only. Okay, and D dash square? D dash square means 1 square. 1 square is 1 only. If, if you replace
One.
all these values here in ZP, then what about ZP becomes? The ZP becomes
Can you
1 by,
explain for d dash?
yeah, look at this concept first.
Yeah.
If you have this format where we are replacing, D will be replaced with X coefficient. What is
Yeah.
X coefficient is here A. Here X
A.
coefficient is 2
Two.
that we have to write, correct? Now again,
Yeah.
D dash value, this replacement I want. D means
One.
2, D dash means 1, Y coefficient,
Yeah. Yeah.
correct? And again, D
Right.
dash is Y coefficient. D dash is what
Oh,
we are going to say Y coefficient. Y coefficient is
mm,
1 here.
right.
So then replacing all the values, this is 2 square becomes 4 minus 4 into D dash value we have done already, 2 only, plus 4 into D dash square is 1.
Yeah.
So how much 4 plus 4? 8. Oh, it's a case of failure also arises here. Do you know case of failure?
Yeah.
Why ZP is equal to, when denominator we are substituting, you can see we are getting some
So
8
not.
minus 8 case.
Yeah. We should not get 0.
Case of failure. This is called a special case. We are dealing
Yeah.
in the first problem only, we got the special case. Case of failure.
Uh,
So when this case arises, case of failure, what we have to do? In that case, what we have to do? You see, I'll show you. When case fails, what we have to do here is ZP value we have to write. Uh, how to explain the first year concept is, if case of value x power 1 by 1 factorial. Here, 2d, yes. We have to write x here and differentiate this value.
Yeah.
Differentiate
I
this
have
value.
I have notes from the previous year. Can I get it?
You can send me, I will check it.
Okay.
D square is 2d, right?
Yeah.
Differentiation with respect to d. Here, what's the answer of this? Minus 4 dash,
Minus
4d dash,
4 die.
because
4
d
d
value
dash.
is 1 and this is 0,
Yes.
into e power
Huh.
2x plus y as this.
Yes.
Okay. Then
Yes.
again we have to replace. This is x as it is. Again we have to replace d value is 2. Means it is becomes what? 4. This is 2 to the 4 minus 4. It becomes one more time 0. Yes. वाह, ये पहला ही क्वेश्चन इतना टिपिकल आ गया. We have to, if you see, if you replace, we are getting one more time 0.
Because okay, d we have
No,
2,
see,
so we will get 0.
once
Yeah.
again 0 na. Means once
Yeah.
again we have to differentiate. We write x
So
into x, x
2.
square, and again differentiate. Differentiation with respect to d becomes 1 by 2 here.
Yes.
Then e to
Yes.
the
Right.
power of 2x plus y will be the final state.
Yes.
Then finally your answer will be, your complete solution is z is equal to zc. That means that complementary function where we have done it there. Yeah, this part answer plus zp value. Zp value is this part answer. This part. Together you have to add it and finish your question. So these type of
Okay.
questions will come mostly. Case of failure, you may get or you may not get, but unfortunately in our first problem only case of failure arises. Normally case of failure will not come, but if it is possible, I don't know, maybe may or may not be.
Yeah. Last year I got case of failure for
uh,
second year external.
तो case of failure question, पहला क्वेश्चन ही अनफॉर्चुनेटली पहला ही क्वेश्चन आपको केस ऑफ फेलियर मिल गया है यहाँ पे. तो मे
Yeah.
बी मे और मे नॉट बी.
Huh.
So shall we go for one more question?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next page, and we have only 6 minutes time to finish. Let us do it fast. Okay. The question is, solve d square plus 4d dash 4d dash minus 5d dash square of z. Actually, it is d dash square. Don't think that it is 12 of z is equal to. The question is sine of 2x plus 3y. 2x plus 3y. Now the solution will be solution. Okay. I am writing the symbolic form directly. The symbolic forming. You know how to write symbolic form? M square plus 4m
Yeah.
minus 5 equal to 0. Right?
Yeah.
Easily you will get the factors. You know that already. That's what I am doing directly. M plus 5 into m minus 1. I'm getting the factors. It means we are getting two different values. m is equal to minus 5 comma 1. Both are different. Both are different means the way of writing zc is equal to f1 into y plus 1x means x only plus f2 into y minus 5x. Is it correct?
Yeah.
Two different cases. Yp is equals to, no, not yp, zp is equals to 1 by d square plus 4 dd dash minus 5 d dash and then square into right side value sine of 2x plus 3y. 2x plus 3y. So when replacement, if you talk about the replacement, put d square is equal to x coefficient square with minus sign. That is minus 2 square, and I am writing the answer also minus 4 only. And in place of d dash,
Y minus.
yeah, minus, you see, minus 2 whole square and minus 2 square is a lot of difference. Minus 2
Yeah.
whole square value is purely 4 because it is square for real number and as well as for complex number. But this square is
Yes.
only for real, not for complex.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's a lot of difference. You have to keep it minus and as it is. D dash value is, d dash is already, we know that it is 1. So minus of 3 square, because here y coefficient is 3. I gave you the rules also. You can see here. You can see here we have rules also. Here, where it is. आपको बताया D dash concept in the second page. Yeah, here is there.
Yeah.
If you see the recording now, you will understand the whole concept.
Yeah.
Okay. And D dash square value. D dash square value is equal to minus 3 square again. And minus D dash square. Okay. D dash is minus, not like that. D dash is minus of 2 into 3. That is minus 6.
Yes.
And D dash square value is minus 3 square. That is minus 5. If I am replacing all these values, our ZP becomes 1 by minus 4. Okay, I am writing direct answer 4 into minus 6 minus 5 into minus 5 into sine of 2x plus 3y
Yeah.
plus 3y. And after simplification, our ZP becomes 1 by 17 into sine of 2x plus 3y. 2x plus 3y. And finally, the general solution is general solution of PDE is partial differential equation is given PDE is Z is equal to ZC plus ZC. ZC plus ZC.
Yes.
That is the end of this problem. Like that, this unit will be there. We have so many questions. If you want, I can send it to you. Otherwise, we can. Which topic you want me to start? Unit 1 is completed. Unit 1 is
Yeah.
completed. This which unit you want? After that, you tell me. I will go for that directly. Second unit
Second.
or third unit? Second unit. Okay. Second unit basic and second unit we start.